Hi, I'm Sara Fasolino, Beverage Manager and Certified Sommelier with Morton's The Steakhouse, here today to discuss a few beer basics with you. We're just going to go from left to right here with our basic beer selection that you might find in any Morton's location. And oddly enough, beers pair very well with all of our steaks and seafood items, and particularly our bar bites as well. So we're going to start with the Goose Island Honkers Ale. This is an English-style bitter. It's got really sweet, caramely notes and a little bit of citrus flavor to it, and it pairs very well with burgers and is perfect for our bar bites in our Bar 1221s. This one is actually made with wheat and roasted barley as the base ingredients. The next one that we have is one of my personal favorites. This is the Dogfish Head IPA. It's the 90-minute. They make a 90, a 60, and 120-minute IPA. What that means is that this is continually hopped for 90 minutes total. Now, continually hopping something is a method of hopping that doesn't actually crush the hops. It just kind of gives them a gentle push, brings out some really nice flavors. You might, if I were to compare this to a wine, I might compare this to a Sauvignon Blanc. It's got a really nice acidity level, which works very well with some foods. Our steaks, a New York strip steak and this beer would be phenomenal. As well, this beer it has a higher alcohol content, so a lot of people like to drink this out of a snifter. It gives it more, brings the aromatics more to the front, and it's a very good way to drink this beer. The next one that we have is Blue Moon. This is a Belgian white, and it's a wheat ale. So it's made with wheat, oats, but they also add a little bit of orange and coriander to it, so it's got a nice little citrus flavor to it. Some people like to garnish it with an orange slice. But like I said, it's a Belgian style. It's very smooth. Something like our Chicken Christopher would be fabulous with this. I would even go with our Shrimp Alexander, would be lovely. It's got a great rich mouthfeel to it that'll blend really well with all those flavors. And then the final one that we have is our Chimay. Now, this is an interesting beer. You might notice that this is actually closed with a cork as opposed to a crown cap. This is for a specific reason, actually. This is actually made in the same manner as champagne is made. It's actually fermented in the bottle as opposed to a big vat like these are. The other interesting thing about this is that it's made by Trappist monks. Now, of the 100 or so Trappist monk monasteries there are in the world, only 7 of these monasteries are actually making this beer. So it does have to have a seal on it that says it's made by Trappist monks. So 6 of these monasteries that make this beer are in Belgian. 1 is in the Netherlands right now. And this beer has just like this very rich, full body that would pair so well with cheeses. I would totally go with the porterhouse for this one. It would be wonderful. So that's pretty much the basics of what we have to cover here. At Morton's in the spring, we are actually doing a program with Dogfish Head. We're doing some beer and cheese tasting. So if you want to find out more, visit mortons.com. Thanks.